If this keeps happening to you, you need to like and subscribe.
Okay, so today we're gonna fix your grappling stance. This happens a lot with beginners. So the problem with grappling stance in general is beginners aren't necessarily sure of what to be defending, right? So first things first is that in order to, when we're grappling, we're obviously not throwing punches. So you don't have to stand with your hands up towards your face. Your number one goal is to protect your collars, okay? So if I'm here in a grappling stance, I'm just trying to protect my collars. I don't want him making grips, okay? And once I engage, then we can start working on our off balance, all right? Now, one of the big challenges with the grappling stance is that beginners do one of two things. One, taking steps and walking, okay? Or two is just not having a stable base, okay? So in Bryson's case here, in the video that you just saw, Bryson tends to stand with his leg too shallow, okay? So when his leg is in line here, right, it makes it easier for me to remove that weight and then get him off balance. So when you're working on your grappling stance, very, very important that you have a good solid base, okay? The way I like to think about it is elbows in, hands up, like almost like I'm praying. Take a big step forward, kneel, sort of bend a little bit, and then operate from this position, okay? Notice the only difference that I made is I got my foot out like this, and my whole goal is simultaneously, because we also can wrestle, to protect my leg while also making grips, all right? Now, if you notice high-level judoka, they don't even shake hands. If you notice high-level judoka, they kind of just operate upright like this, okay? In jiu-jitsu, we've got to worry about wrestling too, so I have to worry about my partner grabbing legs. So one of the more common things you'll see in the grappling stance is people engage here, and then once they make their grips, they start to off balance, and you can start to stand up a little bit. So now right here with Bryson's footwork, I can already tell where he's gonna be off balance, okay? So I can go Kouchi, even better, I can go Osoto, all right? Now, when it comes to breaking or to maintaining your balance, if Bryson makes dominant grips, first thing that I should do is try to either break and then make my own dominant grips, or start to learn how to counter those grips and then get him off balance, okay? Me personally, I don't like being on my left side here, but if this grip counter means I have to work on my left side, and so be it. I can always break and then reach and start to transfer back into a dominant side. So again, Bryson's making the mistake here. Look how his chest is forward, legs are back. Really easy to hit that Kosoto, okay? So anytime you realize like your foot kind of goes here, right? My body is off. I need to find my way back. So if Bryson tries to off balance me here and I was unable to get my hands back on the inside, I need to do my best to keep my feet, knees, and chest all in line. So when he off balances me, look how I use my legs to bring myself back to center, and now he's off balance. So now I can immediately attack, okay? So you always want to make sure that anytime he starts to push me, see, I'm trying to keep a good stance. There it is again. He's off balance. Good stance, stop reaching. I just told him good stance, stop reaching. So don't do this, right? Pulls me that way. Now look how I off balance. So again, this time he stepped wide. I can hit my ochi now, okay? What about leg attacks? So if he's here and he tries to grab my legs, I can always use my grips to keep him away from me. This is different than in wrestling, where I don't have grips to make. So here I'm not worried too much about the upright position so long as I have dominant grips. If he tries to reach for my legs, I can always use my grips to start to counter and work into my own techniques. So to fix your grappling stance, okay, look, first of all, we're not boxing, we're not kickboxing. Don't worry so much about your head. Number one goal is protecting the collars. Elbows in, okay? 2, imagine here, take a big step forward, lean into it, and then get into a little grappling stance, and then just widen a little here. If Bryson tries to hit me with the little dashi, press to sweep me, I can at least maintain my balance compared to if I have my foot a little bit closer. I fall immediately. Okay. So you have to constantly be moving here, maintaining a good base. So little footwork like this, like stance and motion drills, that always helps to make sure you're making a good base. Okay. So give that a shot. Hope that helps. Remember to like and subscribe. Stop getting taken down. Like and subscribe. Let's talk to you soon.